Friends, we know that finding the square root of a perfect square number is easy, but it really becomes very difficult when we need to find the square root of a large number. But you need not to worry. Today, in this video, I will show you how to find a square root of a large number within 3 seconds. So let's start. We know that a square of any number is obtained by multiplying that number with the same number. Like square of 4 is equals to 4 into 4 equals to 16. Square of 8 is 8 into 8 equals to 64. So the square root of 16 is 4. Similarly, the square root of 64 is 8. So we can get the square root from their squares. So this is pretty simple to find the square roots of 16 or 64, since these are very small numbers, but we need a trick to find the square root of large numbers. Here I will explain this amazing trick with the help of few examples. For this trick, all you need to know is the squares of numbers from 1 to 10. So here I am writing the table of squares of 1 to 10. So let's write this table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. These are the numbers up to 10. Their squares are square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, square of 9 is 81 and square of 10 is 100. Now let's take an example. We will use this table of squares. These are the squares and these are the numbers up to 10. So we will use this table to find the square of some big numbers. So how to do this? Let's find the square root of a number. Let's find the square root of 2809. Okay, we are going to find the square root of 2809. As you know, it's not easy if you don't know the trick. So how to do this? First of all, you need to focus on this last digit. This is the first digit of this number and this is the last digit. So first of all, focus on this digit 9. So here it is 9. So you search for this digit 9 in this table at the units place. So you can see here it is 9 in the square of 3, and here 9 is again here in 7. So we get 9 at the units place in these two numbers 3 and 7. So we know that in the square root of this number, at the last digit of that square root will be either 3 or 7. So we will check it later whether it is 3 or 7, but before that let's come to Okay, before this, after doing this 3 or 7, just leave these last 2 digits and focus on these first 2 digits of this number. So now we will deal with this 3 or 7 later. So now focus on this 28 after leaving these last 2 digits. We will now need to find the square root of 28. Okay, so to find the square root of 28, let's see in this table. Since this 25 lies between 25 and 36, this 28 lies between this 25 and 36. So 25 is the square root of 5, so its square root is 5 and its square root is 6. So we take the smaller of these 5 and 6. Since we have 2 numbers, so the square root of 28 lies between 5 and 5 or 6. So here we take the smaller number. Let's take 5 here. So this is the first digit of the square root of this number, and the number would be like the square root of this number would be like the first digit would be 5 and the second digit would be either 3 or 7. So we need to calculate whether it is 3 or 7. For this, what we do, since here we have got 5, now we perform a simple action, a simple calculation. We do 5 into 5 plus 1. Okay, that this number multiplied by this number plus 1. Do this. So we get 5 into 6 equals to 30. So here we get 30. Now all we need to do is we compare this number 30, compare 30 with 28. Okay, this number. So if this number is smaller than this 30, then in this case also this number 28 is smaller than this 30, then we take the smaller number out of 3 and 7. If this number is smaller than this 30, then we take the smaller number. So in this case we take 3. Okay, so our answer would be this 5, the first digit, and we have calculated out of these 2 digits it is we are taking 3. So the square root of 2809 is nothing but 53. Okay, I think it was very easy. Similarly, take another example, even a bigger number this time. So let's perform this faster this time. Now I am going to find the square root of 6724. Find the square root of 6724. Okay, so in the same way as we have performed earlier, just focus on this 4, and from this table we see that this 4 comes in at these 2 places. 4 comes here in the square of in this at this place and at this place. So 2 numbers are 2 and 8. Okay, so these numbers are 2 and 8. So at this place we would either have 2 or 8. So I have got my last digit. To get the first digit, now I will leave these two last digits and will focus on these two digits, the 67. As you can see that 67 lies between the squares, lies between look at this 67 is between the squares of 8 and 9. Okay, this is 67, and you can see here the square of 8 is 64 and the square of 9 is 81, so this 67 lies between 64 and 81. Okay, this lies between 64 and 81, so it lies between 8 and 9. So we have two numbers, 8 and 9, but we take the smaller number, so that smaller number is 8. So here I get 8 digit. Okay, so this is our first digit. Now perform 8 into 8 plus 1, that is 8 into 9, so it comes out to be 72. Now compare this 72 with 67. As we see, since 67 is less than 72, this number is lesser than this obtained number 72, so we will take the smaller number out of these two. Actually, this number is used to decide which number will come as the last digit, either 2 or 8. Since it is smaller, 67 is smaller than 72, so since it is smaller, we take 2 in this case. So our square root of 6724 is 8 from this and 2 from these 2 and 8, so 82 is the square root of 6724. I hope you got the trick. This trick can prove to be very useful for you in finding fast and accurate square roots of large numbers easily. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.